Welcome students of class 12th commerce. In our accountancy syllabus for class 12th today, my topic is debentures. And to discuss about the difference between share and debenture. Dear students, we know that apart from issue of shares, the capital can also be raised on long-term basis or short-term basis. Long-term borrowings are needed by any company for financing expenditure of a capital nature, such as purchasing land, building, machinery, etc. It can be raised by the company by way of issue of debentures, loan or mortgage of property, short or long-term loans from financial institutions, public deposits for a long period. However, short-term borrowings are needed by a company for maintaining working capital. It can be raised by the company by the way of promissory notes, bills of exchange, bank overdraft, public deposits, cash creditors, etc. Dear students, the word debenture can be defined as an acknowledgement of a debt given under the seal of a company containing a contract to pay the interest at a predetermined rate, either half yearly or yearly, till the principal sum is paid off. In other words, we can say that it is a document as an evidence of a debt to the holder given by the corporate organization under its seal. Such a document must also state the condition regarding transfer and mode of payment of the main principal amount. Hence, debenture holders are creditors of a company as against being owners of a company. But at the same time, debentures rank at property of the for the purpose of repayment, etc., as against shareholders. At debentures are an acknowledgement of debt. Such a debt must be repaid with priority as and when it becomes due, and for such a purpose, company may charge all its future and present property. Dear students, debenture includes debenture stock, bonds, or any other instrument of a company evidencing a debt, whether constituting a charge on the company's assets or not. This is according to section 230 of the Companies Act 2013. According to FAM, debenture is a document given by a company as evidence of a debt to the holder, usually arising out of a loan, and must commonly secured by a charge. According to E. Thomas, debenture is a document under company seal which provides for the repayment of a principal sum and interest thereon at regular intervals, which is usually secured by a fixed or floating charge on the company's property, and which is acknowledged loan of a company. Dear students, from the discussion we came to know that debentures are issued by a company in the form of a certificate, which is a written acknowledgement of a debt taken by the company, and debentures are issued under the seal of the company. Debenture holders reserve a fixed rate of interest on their holdings of debentures, as mentioned in the certificate. Interest in payable normally after every 6 months, whether the company makes a profit or not. A contract for the repayment of principal sum at a specific date exists between the company and the debenture holders. Also, generally debentures are secured against the assets of the company. So the assets of the company can be sold to realize money in case of company is unable to repay the debentures as per the term of issue. Dear students, now we will see the difference between share and debenture. Share is a part or a portion of the capital. Thus, shareholders are owners of the company, whereas debenture is a part or a portion of loan. Thus, debenture holders are creditors of the company. Number second, a shareholder is entitled to receive dividend on profits, whereas a debenture holder is entitled to receive interest on his investments. This is a big difference. Third, dividend is paid only by there are profits, and rate of dividend may not be uniform as it depends upon the profits and decisions of board of directors in case of shares, whereas in case of debenture the rate of interest is fixed and is to be paid even if there are no profits. One more difference between the share and debenture is a share is always unsecured, thus bearing more risk, whereas a debenture is usually secured on the assets, thus bearing less risk. One more difference between the share and debenture is that certain legal restrictions are imposed on issue of shares at discount as per section 79, whereas no legal restrictions are imposed on issue of debentures at discount. One more difference between the share and debenture is that shares can't be converted into debentures, but debentures can be converted into shares. One more difference between the share and debenture is that shareholder has the right to participate and vote in company's meetings, whereas debenture holders doesn't possess any voting rights and can't participate in meetings. Dear students, this all was about debenture and the difference between share and debenture. Hope you might have understood the lesson, and we'll meet you tomorrow with the another topic. Till then, Allah Hafiz.